All right, what's going on, YouTube? It is the first episode of Howl's Daily, your daily Minnesota Timberwolves podcast, talking about whatever the heck I want to talk about because I think the Timberwolves are the best team in the NBA, bar none. So they did something nobody expected them to do. Before yesterday, a lot of people were taking the Nuggets in this series, and with one road victory, they went from losing the series from like a betting odds standpoint to winning the West. Oh my gosh, it's happening. It's happening. It's literally happening. So really what we're going to talk about here are a few key points that I wanted to mention. I know the talking heads on ESPN, oh, now they're coming around. Like they have been watching this happen for the last 4 years. To hell with them. Don't care. All right. So first thing, Ant is him. I mean, there's really no other way to say it. And Anthony Edwards, he took over the game like super early. I think he had the first like 6 or 9 points, whatever it was. Nice. But it's just what he does to other teams on both sides of the court. It's so filthy. It's so dirty. There's no other way to say it except with a little bit of staying face. Like he's him. He is the best player in the NBA. I don't even care. Jokic can win his 3rd MVP. Whatever. That's cool. Do you, boo boo. But I will take a team of 5 Anthony Edwards over a team of 5 Jokic any day of the week. I don't really care. All right. Another thing that obviously helped the Timberwolves win this game 1 and set the precedent that they are going to own the Nuggets for the next 4 to 5 games. Well, 3 ideally. Either way, the offensive struggles from Denver. I mean, Airball Jamal started 0 for 5. He didn't turn on until the second half, and even then, it still wasn't enough. The fact that they're able to lock down, Jokic and have him have 7 turnovers. Jokic had 7 turnovers because they didn't deviate from what they were doing against the Phoenix Suns. They are sticking cat on Jokic, and they're going to single up everybody else. They're not going to let him get his assists. They're going to let him get his turnovers, and apparently that's all you need to do, because when Jokic can't find an open pass, then he also can't cut to the rim and get that easy layup, that easy alley-oop, or anything like that. So the fact that that is what they're not slipping away from, because that's how they beat the Suns. They just one up everybody and they put Cat on KD. If they're going to do that to Jokic, awesome. I'm here for it. Also, Cat and Conley stepping up in the second half when Anthony Edwards was blanketed was beauty. I love Conley so much. The fact that he can just come out of nowhere, and when he sees that the team is struggling, he will find a 3. He'll find a steal. He'll find a small guy rebound. What he does when it is needed of him is insane. The value that we have with Conley is amazing, and I can't emphasize that enough. Also, Cat. Kudos to Cat. He's really stepped into this role of knowing that this is Anthony Edwards' team. He doesn't need to bust up, 10 threes every single game. He doesn't need to get 5 charging fouls, even though his foul problems are still, pretty evident. He's complaining less. He's not doing the, nearly as much. So kudos to Cat. Kudos to Conley. They stepped up in the second half when Ant was having some problems until obviously Ant took over the end of the 4th quarter. Speaking of stepping up, let's just quickly talk about Naz Reid. He wasn't having a good game until he had a great game. I mean, he ended with like 16 points. 14 of that came in the 4th quarter. So my favorite player on the team, obviously Ant and Cat, they're great. The fact that we have a supporting cast like Naz Reid as the 6th man of the year can just come off the bench and give you 14 in closeout time, that is insane. And I love that Naz Reid is part of our team. 2 words, Naz Reid. But I'm kind of just rambling through here because this was in my talking points. How does Anthony Edwards get a taunting call for just looking at a grown man like he's a little child, but Murray can do the finger guns to Cat and not get anything? And then like a 4-point play happens. Can you please explain to me, how does that happen? Huh? Like, is that the referees had a little bit, I'm not going to say a bias. I'm not going to go that far. It wasn't the hometown hose job or anything like that. But the fact that Ant just stunts on a dude and just looks at him and is backing away while he didn't get in his face or anything like that. But Murray can just go, shoot him or Gavin, and nothing. Like, he's literally staring him down and doing a physical gesture. No, that was some BS. And I think that the fact that Uh, yeah, I'm reading my last point here. ESPN took them from losing the series. ESPN bets took them from losing the series to now they are the favorites to win the Western Conference with one road victory. Means we know that the country is actually paying attention to this little team that hadn't won a playoff series in 20 years. The fact that we are able to, step out today and see the fact that we went from like plus 4,000 to plus like 240 or whatever it was. I'll put it in the thumbnail probably. It's ridiculous, man. Like, I wish I would put some jelly beans on the Timberwolves yesterday. Yeah, plus 215. There it is. So the fact that all we had to do was like shock the world. We shut down the Suns. We shut down the Suns. We embarrassed the Suns. And the fact that we just beat the champions on their home court in game 1. It's going to be a fun series. Even if it goes to 7, it's still going to be amazing. But Wolves in 5. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Join the Discord. That's in the link below as well. I'm always hanging out in the Discord talking with people. So please let me know what you think is about to happen over the next couple of weeks with the Timberwolves and Nuggets. But until next time, see ya.